Hey everybody, Roger Levin here with your Practice Production Pearl of the Week. Let's go practical as usual and talk about emergencies. Now, what is it about emergencies? That'd be a good article title. I'm going to remember to write an article called What is it about emergencies? First, they're annoying as can be. They annoy the front desk people because they have to figure out where to put them. Front desk people often annoy the dentist because they've got to go ask permission in way too many offices to put in those emergencies because the schedule's full. Third, you don't have a good system around emergencies, so they just show up everywhere. And the frustration is you actually have to treat them. So, of course, it's our obligation as doctors to handle emergencies, especially if they're in pain. But let's look at Levin Group systems. Now remember, the three most important factors in the success of your practice are systems, systems, and systems. This is what we've done for the last 40 years. We're systems-based consultants, and here's a little bit of an emergency system. First, 95%, and I'm making up that number, but I think it's probably right, ballpark, 95% of emergencies are not emergencies. So when they call, we don't have to just shove them into the schedule, blow up the schedule, fatigue everybody, run late for other patients, frustrate doctors and staff, etc. And we often put them toward the end of the day, so we get to stay late as well, and everybody does not love that. Number two, if it's not an emergency, how do you find out? You ask a key question. Are you in, not pain, extreme pain? Are you in extreme pain? Because somebody that has a feeling, a throb, a pulse, whatever, pulsing, whatever, is going to tell you they're in pain. They're not in pain. They're not in emergency. They need to be seen. They need to be treated. I am compassionate, but they're not in pain. And therefore, they can come in the afternoon or they can come tomorrow morning. And if you offer someone an emergency time and they can't make it because they have a meeting, it's not an emergency, okay? People have more hair emergencies than dental emergencies. Okay, number two, if you ask them, are you in extreme pain? And they say, yes. Well, my opinion, Levin Group system, you can change anything you like, is we're going to see them. So the next thing we do is look for the convenient time. What we don't say is come right over. We do that. Now, again, if they just went through the windshield of a car and they're bleeding or whatever, of course, come right over. But that's about, I'm going to guess 0.1% of the emergencies in our career. So if they're in pain or extreme pain, then we look for the time where we can actually help them. It might be in an hour, might be in a half an hour. Number three, we don't tell them we'll see them right away. When they arrive, we don't jump on it immediately and shove them into a chair unless it's extreme. What we tell them on the phone is, please come in at 9:30. We will work you into the schedule as quickly as we can, but bring a book. You may have to wait a little bit. Okay? We're giving them an indication that we may not see them right away. This is not a normal appointment where we're going to run at the time we asked you to come in. We're asking you to be here so we can work you into the schedule. So those are 3 points of dealing with emergencies that can make your life easier and better and smoother. And it's all because you will have great systems, and systems. As always, I wish you increased practice production every year, and I'll see you next week.